What's up, ladies? My name is Sandra, and in this video, I'm going to show you exactly how to lose the stubborn 20 pounds or more that you've been struggling with for years and actually keep them off by resetting your metabolism and using your busy schedule to your advantage instead of letting it hold you back. I'll walk you through who this works for and who it doesn't work for, the top 3 mistakes most women make and why they stay stuck, as well as how to reset your metabolism and lose the stubborn weight forever, which will take you from here to here. Now, first and foremost, this is for you if you are a professional woman in your 30s or 40s, if you're ready to create your final lasting transformation, and if you're growth-minded and willing to step outside your comfort zone. However, I'll be really honest with you and tell you that if you don't fit the criteria above, or if you only care about fast weight loss, so you only want to see a certain number on the scale, but you don't care about your health, you don't really care how you get there, then I'm giving you permission to hop off this video right now because this is not for you. Now, with that being said, if you're a professional woman in your 30s or 40s, chances are you are stuck somewhere here exactly like I was. You are always losing and gaining the same 20 pounds or more, gaining back more oftentimes. You are always trying to eat less and move more, but never really able to stick to anything long term. So at this point, you're probably feeling defeated and hopeless, and you're really getting nowhere, and you've given up 100 times. And I was in that exact same boat. Growing up, I was always kind of chubby, and nothing really worked for me. I went through the same weight loss, weight gain. Nothing really lasted. I felt like something was wrong with my body and my metabolism was just broken. And I would always see all these other girls who were staying fit and lean effortlessly, it looked like. And I was never able to do that. So I had really low confidence. It got to a point where I did a bikini competition and I lost so much weight, which was very unhealthy. And I ended up feeling even worse. I gained all the weight back and more. And I was moody. I was tired, but wired. Tired during the day, not really able to sleep well at night. I had energy crashes. I ended up with stubborn fat that just wouldn't go away. I had cravings from hell. They felt overwhelming. It wasn't like, oh, I might want a piece of chocolate. It was like I had zero control over my body. I had some weight loss resistance and I ended up feeling really puffy and inflamed, and got to the point where I realized something had to change. I couldn't try to drop to 1,200 calories again and expect that to actually help me lose the weight and keep it off. I just realized that what I had been doing and trying my whole life wasn't working. So I did a lot of research. I did a lot of soul searching and a deep dive into training and nutrition. I got a bunch of certifications and realized that the problem really is the way we're sold diet culture and methods that we can never stick to long term. And I did most of them. So there's keto, Atkins, fasting, Optavia, Slim Fast, Weight Watchers, the cabbage soup diet, horrible memories of that one. And then exercise programs like 75 Hard, Orange Theory, 30-day challenges, which if you love that kind of style, it's not that you have to get rid of that forever, but generally all that those things do is put more stress on our bodies when we're already stressed out. It's not allowing us to fully rest and recover so that we can actually give our training our all again. Our energy tanks, our metabolism slows way down, and that's why we start spinning in circles where we're eating less, moving more, trying harder, buying the pills and the gadgets, and doing everything, but nothing works anymore. So once I figured that out and learned how to actually support my metabolism for healthy weight loss, everything changed. I became this person. I was able to lose the weight, but for the first time in my life, it actually was effortless. It was easy. I didn't have cravings. I was energized. I had a stable mood. My period was in a healthy spot, regular, not painful. I was less stressed than ever. And weight loss just became easy. And more importantly, for the first time in my life, I was actually able to keep the weight off. I got excited about food. I can now enjoy dessert and a slice of pizza or a glass of wine, and I don't think about it. I don't feel guilty about it. And because of all that, I was actually able to enjoy my recent wedding with my husband. I had a full meal. I had my slice of wedding cake. I wore my long princess-like wedding dress at first and then changed into a short party dress. I had the best time ever, as you can see. And all of that was possible because I learned how to support my metabolism so I could lose the weight in a healthy way and actually keep it off long term. So for this really special, really important moment in my life, I didn't waste a single second on thoughts about what to eat. Should I eat? Should I not? Can I have a drink? What's my dress going to look like? How am I going to look in the photos? Should I try and cover up or hide my belly? I had not a single second all day, all night that was wasted on worrying about food or my body. And that is why I'm here to help as many women as I can get to that same point, take them through the same transformation that they can actually enjoy along the way and keep forever. Just like Claire. So Claire is a real estate manager who is so insanely busy that she sometimes had to sleep at the office. She lost 25 pounds in less than 90 days. And still, every single day she was eating out. She barely prepped any meals because that's just not realistic for her. She had her date nights. She actually had her anniversary with her boyfriend during our program together and had her dessert. Didn't think about it, didn't feel guilty. She had corporate dinners at least once a week, didn't skip a single one. Her workouts were less than 30 minutes long. She trained 2 to 3 times a week from home without ever leaving her apartment building. And we managed to help her manage her stress so much better, even with an intense career. And ever since we finished our program, she's maintained the same results and knows exactly what to do. Then there's Courtney. Courtney is a badass lawyer who lost 18 pounds of pure body fat and created lean feminine definition. When we started together, all Courtney wanted was to just fit into her favorite clothes again. She had some cute work outfits that she loved but hadn't been able to wear because they had gotten too tight. They didn't fit anymore. And so that was wearing away at her confidence. So all she wanted was just to be able to rock those outfits again, feel confident in life, at work, and not have to sacrifice girls' night out or dessert. So we did all of that. We built tone definition along the way, and she actually achieved a lot of life changes as well that she didn't even think about in the beginning. I'll tell you about that later. I'm so proud of her. So you're probably wondering how this all works. How did we do all that? It's through the Metabolism Reset Method. And the Metabolism Reset Method takes care of your metabolism pre, during, and after your transformation, which is the biggest key to actually being able to enjoy the process and keep your results, because the traditional diet industry doesn't care about how you feel if you're actually able to maintain your results or what that does to your health. We've been sold a lot of gimmicks, a lot of diets and restrictive methods that actually destroy the female metabolism. So with the Metabolism Reset Method, we take you through 5 stages. The first stage is the revival phase, where we already give your body all the right nutrients, vitamins, minerals, everything you need, so that you're instantly, within the first 2 weeks, gonna notice your energy levels increase right away, and you're gonna feel so much better because your body is finally supported and fueled in the right way. From there, we take you into the metabolic restoration phase, which is basically a full body reset, where we support all of the natural detoxification systems that your body already has. And note, this is not skinny teas or detox juices. It's not a juice cleanse nothing like that. You're actually going to get a lot of healthy, delicious food, which then allows your body to get rid of the things that's been weighing it down and really work efficiently. And then once we have that in place, we take you into the metabolic boost phase where we dial in even further on optimizing your metabolism. But this phase, we're going to really focus on cranking it up, speeding up your metabolism so that you can then have your effortless transformation. So in the effortless transformation phase, you're able to lose fat, but your body is in such a good, healthy place. Your metabolism is so fast at this point that you're not having to drop to low calories. You're not having to cut out dessert. You don't have to weigh every single thing and bring your salad to your family dinners. You're actually able to live your best life and lose body fat at the same time. And then the last and the very important phase is the forever freedom phase, because where most women go wrong is before the transformation by not getting your body ready and priming your metabolism for successful fat loss. And then in the transformation phase, the mistake most women make is dropping your calories too low and relying on restrictive, extreme methods that don't actually work long term, because that's what we've been sold. And then the last and third mistake that most women make is not actually having a strategy so that you can keep the results that you got. Most of the time, we don't even get the results, but even when we do, we don't know how to keep them, which again ties back into having achieved them in extreme ways. So the way we make sure that that doesn't happen to you again is by building in the forever freedom phase, where we give you all the tools, all the strategies, so that you can actually keep the weight off and know how to apply everything that we've already been implementing this whole time long term into your life, your schedule, all of the things that you want to do. So by giving you this roadmap, and keep in mind, priming your metabolism doesn't necessarily take that long. So the transformation is going to happen within the first few weeks. But this time, it's going to happen with a fast metabolism, and we're going to allow you to actually keep those results too. So in every single stage of your journey, it is very important that everything we do actually works for you, your life, your schedule, your goals, your needs, your preferences. So if all of that sounds like a lot right now, here's how we make sure that it's not. Every single stage of your journey, there are 3 main pillars that we implement with you, with everybody, that make sure that this is actually something that you can keep doing for the rest of your life. So pillar number 1 is the functional nutrition formula, which is your very own custom designed nutrition program designed by me for you, which takes into consideration what foods you like, which foods you don't like, where you came from, what you've done so far, your schedule, what you want to do, how much you want to eat out, all of those things that you might think could be obstacles. We flip that and take them as opportunities to help you learn how to keep all of the things you care about, but actually get to your goals at the same time. So your nutrition strategy with the functional nutrition formula is always 100% custom, tailored to you. Pillar number 2 is the triple check accountability system. And this is one of the most important parts that is missing from any kind of diet or cookie cutter program, any app that you might have tried before, because what they do is they might give you a few exercises, a meal plan, or recipes, but at the end of the day, you're still on your own. You're still left to figure out, what do I do when I have a bad day? What do I do if I didn't plan well or ran out of time and now I don't have this meal ready? What do I do if I have more cravings? What do I do if I feel tired? I don't feel motivated. How do I stay consistent? All of those things that you're actually struggling with on a daily, weekly basis, what you're missing is an actual support system. Someone who's on this journey with you every single step of the way, adjusts the plan as needed, gives you all the strategies to actually stay on track when you don't feel like it. No wonder that we fail all the time. It's a lot to ask of one person to put together your plan and hold yourself accountable. You're busy enough as it is already. So with the Triple Check accountability system, you get all the support, all the guidance, all the help that you actually need on a daily basis to make sure that you're never alone on your journey again. And pillar number 3 is the toned training method. So with the toned training method, we design your training and movement program specifically for you, meaning if you want to work out from home, if you have 20-30 minutes available and your schedule is tight, if there's certain equipment that you do or do not have, we design your training program specifically for you so that it actually fits your life and your schedule easily. Plus, we take into consideration as well what kind of movements you actually need for your specific goals, which movements you like, how to perform them. We make sure your form is on point. So getting to the gym is no longer an obstacle. Your schedule is no longer an obstacle, because the whole point here is that everything we do together has to fit your life and has to actually be fun and enjoyable and sustainable. Otherwise, it's not going to work and it's never going to last. So at every single step of the way, we apply all these 3 pillars to make sure that you can get on track, stay on track, and keep going forever. Now, I know what you're thinking. You're probably thinking, oh, all of that sounds amazing. I'm curious. I would love to do that. But it also sounds a little bit too good to be true. The reason I know that is because I've been you. I went through the entire journey. It took me so many years to get off that constant roller coaster of trying to diet and getting a little bit of a result, but then not really, and then gaining more back. I know exactly what that's like. I could tell you about my own journey for hours and all of the things that I've learned and blah, 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 but there's no better way for me to prove to you that this actually works and that it is sustainable than from the mouths of the women who actually went through the entire process. So here's Melissa. Before we started together, she was trying really, really hard. She had tried diets, she had tried apps and exercise programs, and she was not losing weight. She had given up on herself countless times and was at that point again. Before we started her program, her fears were investing in yourself, because that's a big, scary step, and getting yelled at for doing things wrong or falling off the wagon or struggling. She took the leap, she invested in herself, we started her program, and now she is finally able to stay consistent. She's finally losing the weight and keeping it off, which was completely impossible before we started. And she's finally feeling energized, has no more afternoon crashes, and her schedule is insane. She works full time, she has 3 kids, she has no time in her schedule to spare. Her workouts need to be 20 minutes, 30 max, 2 to 3 times a week. And she has busy weekends as well where she's all over the place. So we had to make sure that what we do together is actually flexible and fits for her. And she is on the right path and getting exactly where she wants. By the way, I'm going to link all of their videos down in the description. So make sure you check those out. Watch their videos where they are telling you themselves where they were before, where they are now, what fears they had, and all of those things. Here's Fatma. I'm so proud of her. So Fatma was really frustrated. She was feeling weak and tired. She wanted to lean out, get toned, lose some weight, but she had tried so many different things. So her fears before we started were investing her time, money, and hopes into this program and getting disappointed yet again. So she was really scared that she would give it a chance and it just wouldn't work for her and it would be another disappointment. Now she's confident. She's a proud, strong mom. She has 2 sons and she's energized. She's fueled. She has no more cravings, no more food guilt, which was a huge issue for her before. No wonder, because that's how we grow up. And so now every few weeks, I'll get a photo just like these that she sends me where she's like, oh, I'm so grateful. I feel so good. I just came from the gym and I did this and I went out, and living her best life and not preoccupied with food or how her clothes fit anymore, because she's energized and toned and happy. So again, watch her video below. And then there's Courtney. You already heard about Courtney earlier. She is a lawyer. She was stuck before we started. She was trying to move the needle and just not losing weight. She thought she had an idea of what she should do, and she tried a bunch of different things, but nothing was working. She was really uncomfortable because she'd gained some weight and didn't fit into her favorite clothes anymore. So those cute work outfits that we talked about before, she really just wanted to fit into those again and just feel confident without having to pick a outfit that she didn't really like, but was just what she settled for. Her fears were that with her really busy schedule and intense lifestyle, that she wouldn't be able to stick to the program, that it would be too much for her, that it would be overwhelming. She was scared it would be too intense and too restrictive, and she would fall off the wagon. But none of that happened. She is now rocking all those cute outfits again. She has a growth mindset in all areas of life. And earlier when I said there were some other really exciting things that happened for her, this is what I was talking about. Because oftentimes we think, I want this dream weight that I want to have, and I want to look good in a bikini, whatever. And all of that is valid. But the ripple effects of actually being healthy and feeling your best still amaze me to this day. Because Courtney, when we started, she had one job as a lawyer, and then she quit and found another one and got promoted. She is making more money than she ever has before. She is wearing her favorite outfits again. And so the growth mindset and the financial and professional benefits were not what she signed up for at all, but those were things that happened as a result of feeling her best and having energy again and being confident enough to actually go after the things that she wanted in life. She's now stepping into the gym with confidence, lifting weights and having fun with it, which was not something she'd ever done before. And remember, you don't have to. She wanted to, and she's having fun with it, which is amazing. And she is ready to keep the weight off on her own. She knows how her body works, how to support her metabolism, and how to actually keep those results that she got forever.
When I look in the mirror, I just feel awesome. And I feel like as women, we're taught to like look in the mirror and like rip ourselves apart. I can't even find anything to like critique.
I could go on and on and on for hours. Here are just a few more examples of women who did the same thing and took a leap of faith and took a chance on themselves and got that back 100-fold and more. All of the incredible stories that we just went through, if they can do it, you can do it too. Now, where do you go from here? You have two options. Option number one is take everything I just told you and try to implement it on your own. The way that would look like is you'd Google what to do. You'd probably scramble to put together your cardio routine. How much cardio do you do? What type of cardio do you do? How often? How long? When you change it? Put together a workout plan. How many times a week? What exercises? How heavy? From home, from the gym? What I do? How do I do it? How do I do it with good form to make sure I don't get injured and I'm actually getting the benefits that I want out of those workouts? You'd put together a meal plan for yourself, again, figuring out what should be in there, what shouldn't be in there, how do I support my metabolism, how do I make sure my hormones are in check, how do I make sure that my calories, my protein sources, my protein content, my vitamins, my minerals are all met and I'm getting everything I need from my food while still losing weight. How do I put all of this together into a schedule that actually works? Because we know you're busy. We know you don't have that time to spare really. So how do you make it all work? And then pray for motivation to hit you and actually stay with you to hold you accountable, which is probably something that hasn't really happened before. And you would have to do this at least once a month. All of these steps, because the way you actually get lasting results is by making sure that you adjust your plan to where you're actually at in reality every single step of the way. Meaning something comes up, life gets busy, things are not working anymore, whatever may come up in life, because that's always gonna happen, you're gonna have to adjust your plan to it so that you can stay on track. So option number one is you can do all of this at least once a month, if not more often. Hope and pray that you actually got it right and that you're actually on the right track. And then maybe you will get your results. Maybe. There's still no exit plan here. Bear in mind. Option number 2, go to the link below and book your one-on-one strategy call so that you don't have to pay with your time, your energy, and your health and still not know if you're actually going to get there or not. Instead, if you're a good fit and we offer you a spot in the Metabolism Reset Method, you get back your time, your energy, and your health. You'll probably take years off that journey and spare yourself all of the worry, all of the headache and the energy and the time wasted focusing on, am I doing the right thing? I'm still bloated. The weight's not coming off. Let me drop my calories further. And then you fall off the wagon again, and then you start over again. So instead of continuing to spin in circles for who knows how many more years, book your call. Let me help you. If you are not a good fit, then at the very least, I can give you guidance and get you started in the right direction. But chances are, if all of this resonated with you, I could probably help you. Now, does all of that feel scary? I hope so. So here's the thing. Your brain is going to work like hell to keep you inside your comfort zone. Our brains are not designed to keep us happy, but to keep us safe. So anything that feels like it's outside of your comfort zone, your body is going to work like hell to stop you from going there. If you're feeling any of those things, that's a good sign. Any true change is going to be outside of your comfort zone. If you're staying within your comfort zone, you're not really changing anything. You're just doing the same thing again and again. I know how it feels. I've invested in my health and my growth in so many different ways at this point that when I feel that slight feeling of, I'm curious and I'm nervous and I want to do this, but I'm also scared, I know that's the right path for me. So I know it's scary. Take that fear, use it, book your call down below. You don't need to have anything else figured out. I'll take care of the rest. It's my job to design your plan, to hold you accountable, to figure out whatever problems, whatever life situations we might run into, because we will. All of that is my job. As long as you know that something needs to change and you're worth it, your only job is to take that one first step by betting on yourself and booking a call. Think about how you want to feel. Think about all the situations where you are with your family, your friends, your loved ones, and you're distracted by what to eat, what not to eat, how you're feeling, you're bloating, how tight your clothes are, how to cover up, how to hide in a photo, or maybe even avoid it altogether, how to avoid going to the beach or wearing a tight dress. All of those situations that really make life worth living. Think about all the times that you've already missed out on because you weren't fully able to enjoy it. And imagine what it would feel like to just feel your best, to be confident, to have the body and the life that you dream of, that you've wanted for so long. So the one thing that I want to leave you with is ask yourself, what are you paying with right now? What are you going to continue paying with if you don't take that step today? If you don't do anything, if you don't take action now, what are you paying with? Imagine all the moments that you could actually enjoy, all the family get-togethers, all the birthdays, all the celebrations, all of the just day-to-day moments where you wake up in the morning and instead of covering up with the leggings and the like oversized dress that you don't actually like, but you wear because you feel like it hides away your flaws, instead of doing that, imagine waking up and just throwing on your favorite outfit. Imagine wearing a tight pair of jeans again and feeling sexy. When was the last time you had that? Imagine being on the beach or by the pool in a bikini and wanting to take photos. What? So imagine paying with all of that, missing out on all of those opportunities. We get one life, right? So you can either pay by investing in yourself and taking that step of believing in yourself, or what are you going to pay with if you don't take action? I know this is a hard question to ask, but it's my job to be really honest with you. And I wish someone had asked me that question sooner, because it would have saved me years of exhaustion and wasted energy and wasted moments that I could have just enjoyed, where I remember feeling insecure and wanting to hide and feeling tired and not wanting to go to the barbecue, or being there and looking for that sweater that I brought that I didn't want to bring, but just in case, and throwing it on because I felt bloated and uncomfortable. All the times that I woke up and saw the outfit in my closet again that I hadn't been able to wear in years, and feeling sad about it. All the activities that I wanted to do sooner, all of the summer days that I'm such a summer person, and I missed out on so many years where I could have felt confident and just enjoy the actual moment. And instead, I was preoccupied with what bikini could kind of hide my flaws, or should I get a bathing suit that covers my belly? There are so many memories that are tainted by me just not feeling my best back then, and being tired, not having energy, and feeling guilty about every single bite of food, that I just wish someone had asked me this sooner to help me get that time back, because we don't get it back. So go ahead and bet on yourself. Take action. Book that call. And I'm really excited to talk to you soon.